Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hopefully, you're well. Beautiful weekend. I don't think we're going to get rain. It's a little overcast, but it's not too humid. It's pleasant sitting out here amongst the hummingbirds and the bees. We've got a lot of hummingbirds and bees that come in the yard. It sure seems. Mrs. Buckeye's got a hummingbird feeder and planted some hummingbird plants, and now they're all over, which is cool. They're really fun to watch. Um, Although she's attracted so many now that we have some hummingbird fights. They get territorial over their food sources. So there's plenty to go around, birds. I mean, she fills that daggone thing like every other day. They drink it too, boy. Anyhow, just a Sunday morning check in. Things are going well. Work is busy. Starting finally to slow just a titch, which is good. We're through our summer, and that's rough. Summer's busy. So we'll have some peaks, but it's very different than when I used to work for the other two big box companies. The other two big box companies, peaks were Black Friday and Christmas. Our customer base is different, so our peak is summer when everybody's traveling. Anyhow, grab the Nordic freehand today. I have been off of bent pipes for a while because they've been smoking too wet for me, so I don't know. We'll see. This is doing all right. I'm smoking an endless bowl of Prince Albert. Been on a keep it simple, stupid kick lately, so haven't been grabbing for a lot of the favorites in there. Just mainly been grabbing for Carter Hall and Prince Albert, but hey, you go through seasons with anything. Whether you're a pipe smoker or whether you're a wine drinker or whether you're a whiskey sommelier, whatever you do, man, everybody, cigar smokers, everybody goes through seasons where they change their tastes and food, food critics. I guess it's just the spice of life, variety. Good old chocolate macadamia nut Kona coffee from Hawaiian Coffee Company. Good stuff. Really hits the spot. So, received some, was cruising the Facebook today, which, man, that's hard to do anymore. Never seen so much hate, but that's a topic for a different day. Friends unfriended, lifelong friends, unfriended lifelong friends, they don't get along anymore. Man, it's a different world we live in. Social media has changed everybody. Again, topic for another day, not today. But I was reading my news feed. Came across some devastating news out of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Really ruined my morning. Apparently, Just Born, who's a candy company and makes one of my favorite candies of all time, the Peeps. Everybody's been dealing with this coronavirus, and they are no different. They had to really limit down their production um, this spring and summer because coronavirus impacts keeping their employees safe. You know, like most companies did, really had to scale back. Well, what's that mean for us peep eaters? Well, let me tell you what it means for us peep eaters. We won't see Halloween peeps this year. We won't see Christmas peeps this year. We won't see Valentine's Day peeps this year. They are hopeful we'll see Easter peeps this year. So to get your peep fix, unless you got some stashed, and I don't know how well they would stash, you're gonna have to wait till Easter. Thanks a lot, coronavirus. Man, Easter. Okay, whatever. Not that I eat trays of Peeps, but I'd always grab one. Just an indulgence of the season. They are, in my mind, more traditionally Easter. That's what we grew up on. They kind of expanded over the years because they're so popular. But it leads me to other things. What else? Obviously, we've seen the cleaning supplies and the toilet paper and all that jazz be impacted. But what else is going to be impacted down the road? I think of things like Christmas toy season this year might be interesting. Might be interesting. Could we see a? There's always a shortage of the popular toys, but could we see a shortage on a lot of toys? I don't know. Told you the story about my grill this year. The little Kamado Joe Jr. that I've got down at the camper. Love that little thing, man. I think it's a beast. If you want to get into Kamado cooking, you could start with a Junior. They're not going to kill you with the price point. You can get one for about 400, I think now. See if you like it before you jump into an egg, a bigger egg. And you don't need to get the green egg either. You can get the Kamado Joe. It's just as good. But coronavirus, and that is sounding weird. I don't know if you picked that up on the camera. It's got this weird sound in the pipe, but that's probably me. Coronavirus slowed their production, so I was on a waiting list to get my grill this year. Everybody went out and bought them up, just like the freezers from my freezer story earlier this year. So what else? What else will we find this year? I would tell you, in my line of work, we're shipping Halloween candy full on, so there's plenty of Halloween candy coming in. So I think they did okay there. Christmas candy we'll start receiving now, and we'll start shipping it out. I think the first shipment of Christmas candy goes October 10. The first shipment of Valentine's candy goes December 11 or 12, something like that. It'll be in the stores before Christmas, folks. Watch, especially if you go to the big box. You'll see your Valentine's Day candy in there before Christmas. You'll see your Christmas candy in there before Halloween. Hell, you'll probably see your Christmas trees any day. Oh, saying it, so I'm running out of butane. Anyhow, should be an interesting year. If 2020, hasn't been impactful enough, here we go again. Something else that's going to be impacted. Daggone coronavirus. Screwing me out of my Peeps at Halloween and Christmas and daggone Valentine's Day. So, what else? We'll see. We'll see. Be an interesting topic. Anyhow, that's all that's going on here in Eastern North Carolina. Things are well. It's a nice day. Just a few more posts to make for this class, and it's a wrap. I should have an honors grade in this class for my MBA as well. It'll be over. I think this is week 10. We've got some cleanup on week 11. Then the next class will start October 6th. So I'll get about 3 weeks off, which is fantastic. Looking forward to it. Plan to be at the camper every weekend. Get some use out of it. So anyhow, folks, be well. Take care of yourselves. If you're a peep nut like me, sorry, man. I'm sorry if I broke your heart this Sunday. But I had to share the news. Devastating news. Unbelievable. And I'm sure that's the first of many. We'll see what else we get. If we get it hosed out of Cadbury mini eggs, that's fighting right there. If I don't get at least, I used to eat them by the pound, but since I've cut back on my weight a little bit, I don't eat them as much. But I'll sneak a bag, the small bag, 1 or 2 of those during the season. That's fighting words. If Cadbury don't put out the mini eggs, but I don't anticipate that. But we shall see. We shall see. Anyhow, folks, Be well, take care. I think I'm going to do some videos today, smoke the pipe, and hang out. Not much else going on. Beautiful Sunday. Have a great one, everybody, and we'll catch you next time.